Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a team from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The 49ers will boot it away to start the game. He'll return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Monarchs offense will go to work first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time, because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better.
Turning it on! He's got it on the right. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. So Charlotte's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the 49ers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. The misconnection leaves him with a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got it in the middle. It's Young. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. The 49ers line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The kick is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. Plucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gets it out quickly. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Bunch formation for these receivers. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Young. Breaks into the open. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Wide open downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to South Alabama. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week, he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And the Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give out of the gun. Runs through a tackle.
Well, he was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke, at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Got a man. It's Brown. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Monarchs will punt this one away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check. The 49ers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The option look. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They boot it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They go to the ground. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm...
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
There he goes. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Monarchs are flying down the field. Looking to throw. And that one's incomplete. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And the offense, man, he couldn't find anybody open. Like, somebody's got to create some separation, or what do? How about I throw a jump ball to one of my big receivers out wide that can go up and dunk on somebody's head and catch the football? Maybe find my big playmakers and try to force them the ball down here in the red zone.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Now they'll run the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nicholas. Hard-hitting tackle. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Young. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Got the quick pass. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. The 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Stokes. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll ride the hot hand. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the move. Spins away. And they'll finally make the tackle at the 3-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Makes one man miss. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And the Monarchs want to move quickly. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quarterback on the keeper. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Kick is in the air. Makes a nice grab at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Quickly out to the tight end. At the 35, he's got room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Caught over the middle. It's Nicholas.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Niners.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hold, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a colossal top 5 matchup. Let's fill you in on what's going on. Michigan has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy for the folks in Ann Arbor. They're in a tight one. They're up by 7 over Oklahoma. We promise to keep you updated if anything changes in this matchup of 1 versus 2. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the ground, it's Roach. Creates a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, the ground game. Nice move there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nicholas.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Gets it out fast. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that too, offense.
And that's a live ball behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, ODU. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the 49ers will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking for room, it's Roach. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Monarchs want to crank the tempo. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
The Monarchs send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught in the backfield, it's Nicholas. Still on his feet at the 45. Turning it on. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. The 49ers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Charlotte! They take the lead with the 6.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Monarchs will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the 49ers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Brown. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Smashes through the tackle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Monarchs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his man. It's Lott. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Didn't make him sweat it off. It's good. That brings them to within 1.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The 49ers will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Monarchs in the hurry-up.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Hopkins. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Stokes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. He lofts one down the sideline. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He got it. That gives them a little breathing room, now up 24-20. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Michigan is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Big House, but the Maize and Blue have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 10 over Oklahoma. No offense, fellas, but I'm going to watch the finish of this top 5 matchup here. You guys do you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The Monarchs will hustle to the line.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. On target over the middle. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Caught near the sticks. It's Nicholas. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Oh, spins away. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The give on the option. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 49ers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They booted away on 4th down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets rid of it. This time on target. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
And the Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Myers. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, the running back has it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Monarchs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Makes the grab. It's blocked. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Roach. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4. They'll go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Rushes on him. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that is a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it.